We have implemented a number of things that got us to a certain level of success, but at that point we were finding that we had, so to speak, hit the wall and we weren't moving any further.
We knew that this was something that was important to take care of and that we had to put some processes in place. And having our own epidemiologist or infection control specialist, we were able to move forward with that.
So I started researching what was out there in the literature, came upon hearing about these disinfection caps and said, I want to see what this is all about.
My epidemiologist, Ava, had come to me about a success story that she had heard at one of our sister hospitals related to reduction in central line infections. After she presented me with the case, it sounded like something that we should try here.
She realized that there was some sort of an opportunity here that we had to take. We need to look at another product.
And I think we had a good business case when we sat down with our CFO, who obviously critically looks at any type of a proposal like this, but felt that this was something that you really couldn't argue about.
We estimated that we would be spending about $8,000 a year utilizing the disinfection cap. And look at what we're saving. By saving one infection, we've paid for the disinfection cap over the next 5 years. Well, it was a no-brainer. $8,000 a year, and I've now prevented 8 infections. So I saved the facility almost $500,000 in infection costs that we would be responsible for. It's not reimbursable any longer. And 7 months later, I'm still at 0. The old method, what we were doing previously, the nurse had to take an alcohol pledge it, scrub that hub for at least 15 seconds. She had to count to 15, let it dry for at least 15 to 30 seconds, depending on how moist it was. So now you've had 45 seconds each time you want to access the port. With the new method we instituted, it's in a little peel pack, it's sterile, you peel it, put it on, you twist and you go. If you use a wipe to clean a connector, you have to make sure it's dry prior to you're accessing the port because you don't want it to be wet. With the disinfection cap, it's in a constant state of disinfection. There's no drying time. You know it's not dry inside. It's kept the area disinfected. So you just take the cap off, access, put a new cap on. This particular cap keeps it moist inside, so you know that that port is constantly being disinfected with the alcohol. There's no dripping, there's no wetness. You take it off and you go.